Flying business class. I wish I had the budget to pay for this, but I only get it on work trips. What an absolute fucking delight to lie down like a civilized person on a red eye and have a pillow and blanket. Staying on property for theme park resorts like Universal, Disney, or even camping sites, cabins at smaller theme parks like Nobles and Dutch Wonderland, definitely not from Pa. Lol. But seriously, we've always stayed off-site to save money because we all know amusement parks are expensive, but once we did stay on site, that was the end of off-site for us. It's the convenience factor. There's nothing better than, at the end of the day, either just walking back to a campsite or having someone else via resort transportation bring you back. No parking or parking lot hassle. No off-site resort shuttle scheduling. Plus park resort amenities. Would we stay off property at these places again? Sure. Will we if we don't have to? Clothing with natural fibers. There is nothing like wearing a full cotton or linen outfit on a hot day and not sweating overheating in my clothing. Also, I hate to say it from sounding elitist, but no fast fashion clothing measures up in quality or construction. If you spend on investment pieces, they will be timeless and will last you forever. I'm not even talking luxury clothing or brands, specifically because some top brands still make clothing with the worst fibers and absolutely overprice it. I mainly pay attention to the material clothing is made from, and you'll just notice that anything made from better fabrics usually will be priced anywhere between 6. Bite toilet. I have 3 in my house now. Totos 550E. Warm water bite, massage function, pre-shit bowl spray to reduce streaking, warmed seat, warm air ass drying, nightlight to prevent piss-related night incidents. In university, I started splurging on real maple syrup. I had grown up with maple-flavored table syrup. I've never looked back, not even in years of party me underemployment. I would rather skip the waffles and pancakes and coffee altogether than use the table syrup. Dentist mouth guard. I tried the drugstore ones, then the Amazon one where they take a mold of your mouth. None of that worked. I honestly wasted a good chunk of money trying them. The mouth guard from the dentist, very expensive but worth every penny. They used a camera to go all around my mouth, no goopy mold stuff. About a week later, got it. Fits amazing on my top teeth and is actually hard and flat on the area where my bottom teeth bite. I can chew. On my left side again. My vision is bad. Like, bad. Like 22,000 bad. Like unless I pay a premium, my lenses would be bubbles from Trailer Park Boys thick. At one point I said screw it and sprung for a pair of prescription sunglasses with the anti-glare coating, polarization, lighter and thinner material, scratch-resistant material, scratch-resistant coating, and something that prevents image warping at the edges. Cost me $400 for the lenses alone. I can't get just regular stuff anymore. The downside is that they're so expensive I've gotta go a couple years between eye exams, so I can't afford them. Dry airline lounges at the airport. I belong to one. I actually like going to the airport early now. I have free breakfast and or dinner there, a nice dessert with coffee, a clean restroom where I can close the door with no gaps on the sides and take a thundering dump, then lounge chairs to take a nap. Hell, some of them have showers. I get it through paying an annual fee for a turbocharged credit card. It's worth every silverware. Not even luxury versions, but just a quality set that won't bend easily. Plus, they will last practically a lifetime, so you just need to make the purchase once and then never have to deal with shitty bendy forks again. As dumb as it sounds, hot sauce. I didn't realize how many actually exist out there and how crazy delicious they can be. Like not just burn your ass novelty type heat with no flavor but actual flavor and depth. So many different pepper varieties, so many sauce styles, countless gourmet craft level small and medium businesses just pumping out absolutely amazing products. I list this as luxury mainly because of price. I grew up with all the usual suspects, ranging from a few bucks or under at the grocery store, and that's all I knew. Some of these brands I've recently fallen for can go for 10, 15, 5 Oz bottle. Damn, business class international travel with a lay flatbed. It's more my wife's demand, as I like it, but the insane price is hard to justify. Say, an 800 flight, 1,600 for to Europe, becomes closer to 6,000, 12,000 for two. I think I'd sit in coach, be less comfortable, and then go buy a jet ski. However, she gave me the ultimatum: we fly business or she won't go. And I like to travel, so I just have to budget for it. And my wife is not normally bow in other situations. She's fine with a cheap wine or a 100 hotel room. We drive a cheap car. It's the flight that kills her. I even asked if she wanted to upgrade to suite on a cruise, and she said no, it's not worth the money. So yeah, I think this qualifies as a solid white albacore tuna instead of the chunk tuna. I ate cheap tuna for decades, and now my adult money buys the finest. Good culture cottage cheese. It's ruined me for other cottage cheeses, having someone clean my house. It's saved my weekends, first-class flights. It costs maybe twice as much for domestic, but it's how flying used to be when I was a kid. You get enough room to sit comfortably. Boarding isn't painful. Nobody spills into your seat. There is room in the overhead bin for your stuff, because all the fat Midwesterners with their giant roller bags aren't in your section. Need a garment bag hung? No problem, there's a closet. A bottle of water waits for you at your seat. You get headphones, a blanket, and a pillow. You get complimentary beer wine. You get a hot meal if the flight is long enough. You get free warm snacks if it's not. This is how flying used to be mine. I upgraded to Supreme Tacos on Dollar Taco Night about a month ago. Instead of getting 4 regular tacos for $4, I get 3 Supreme Tacos for $4.5. So one less taco, but the ones I get come with sour cream and tomato. Selena Gomez Oreos. Actually Oreo. Singular. Someone shared one with me, and I then looked everywhere for my own package of them. But they were limited edition, and I never found them. I just bought a house and have been trying to save money where I can furnishing it. But the 2 things I refused to skimp on were my couch and my mattress. Gotta take care of your body. I used to fly first class overseas on the company dime. Reclining seats, heated blankets, a warm washcloth for your face when you wake up. I didn't skip travel when I can't get first class luxury, but man, I have to drug myself out on those long flights in standard seating. It's a different world. Whiskey, tour guides, and Ubers to and from the airport. Whiskey is just so good when it's actually made with care. At this point, even my mixing whiskeys are a middling brand. Tour guides make the experience of museums or landmark exploration so much more immersive for me when done well. Ubers just save so much time, effort, and stress when you're rushing to catch a flight or exhausted from one. No thought, just plunk yourself down in custom-made shirts and pants. Gosh, they fit like a dream, and I look fantastic. Business class on an international flight, except poor and it was a lucky free upgrade, so a what-time thing. But man, does it make a world of a difference being able to sleep in a bed for 8 hours instead of sit upright with no legroom doing nothing. Coffee. Vital Pores Clarity Brew blew me out of the water, and I can't go back. Also a 100 cashmere blanket. Incredible. A cashmere blanket. You must poop money. Not a dig, just amazement because I haven't felt worthy of the cashmere sweater even. A cashmere blanket. You must poop money. Not a dig, just amazement because I haven't felt worthy of the cashmere sweater even. Hotel rooms, having a room with a view balcony, spa tub, suite with couch and extra TV. Worth the cost because it feels awesome. Quality coffee. It makes a world of difference when you can truly enjoy a very good cup of quality coffee instead of the sour brown water grinds from the supermarket. It's the one thing I will buy every month, no matter what. Fancy facial tissues when I'm sick. Specially Puffs Plus lotion with a hint of Vicks. I'm a snot factory when I get a cold, and it lasts way longer than other symptoms. If not for these tissues, I would be Voldemort at the end of my illness from infection. Plus the Vicks helps with being stuffy. Growing up, we were